What's happening, guys? Welcome to the Rock and Roll Dungeon. Good to have you back. It's been, like a week? So here we are again. Tonight we got a full episode. But before we do that, I'm going to introduce you guys. In front of me, I've got the Danimal.
The Danimal.
Hello, in the house.
And to my right, as always, I got Blam.
Greetings.
And me, Rusty. Really? Hello.
Check.
Hi, Dan. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing fine.
All right, you guys ready to kick this show off?
Where's Steve? Is he not here again?
Steve is not here again.
Is he still trapped in 30 inches of snow somewhere?
I think he is.
Maybe he's
Or
it's
20 inches of dust. Or
we are in a midwinter's night right now, so it could be.
Yeah.
Speaking of midwinter's night,
well, what a segue.
I am excited for this one. We are going to do a little toast before we kick the show off.
A little dram.
A little dram. This is a rare one. This bottle's a little bit harder to get, so I was happy to get my hands on a bottle of this. I actually got two. So anyway, it's made from High West.
One, why not get two?
That's right. I got from High West Distillery. It's a Midwinter Night's Dram.
And the dram is Mr. Rusty Bones.
A dram is a small drink of whiskey or other spirits. Let me use it in a sentence for you too, just in case you're in school and you need this. A wee dram to ward off the winter cold.
Just in case I'm in school, because that's what they do in school is talk about drinking whiskey.
You got to be able to. I want you to spell it. I want you to be able to use it in a sentence. So, this one's, like I said, a little harder to get. It's a 98.6 proof, made in Park City, Utah. This one's a blend of straight rye whiskeys finished in port barrels, limited engagement. I went with this one, a midwinter.
It looks good in the bottle, I'll tell
it's
you
darker,
that.
too. Yeah. I mean, it's a Midwinter's Night's Dram. Because this episode, a little teaser here, we're going to be talking a lot of Dream Theater. So
yes.
Kind of the dream thing
it's
going on.
It's going to be an epic night of epicness.
Yes, so
it's going to be like a dream.
Here's a little quote.
In a dream.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. A midsummer night's dream. Even though it's wintertime right now as we're shooting this, so too bad. What's this one going to taste like? Let's see if you can get some of this. The ryes form a beautiful base of vanilla caramel. Now, do you say caramel or do you say caramel?
I say caramel.
Caramel? You?
I've heard it both ways.
So how do you say it?
I probably said it both ways.
So you go both ways?
Probably. Yeah, caramel's shorter, only 2 syllables. Instead of going with the 3-syllable version, just takes more time.
Caramel. I didn't even think
like
about
this
that.
explanation.
So vanilla, caramel, cinnamon, while the port barrels provide notes of plum, dried fruit, and spice. So
that's a lot of different flavors. I'm really curious now.
This is going to be
what this is going to taste like.
As complex as Dream Theater.
Oh, I see how you did that. I see that.
Yes.
Cheers,
He's stealing your job.
You guys suck at doing that over there.
I made up for it.
I like it. You're making some faces over there.
I like it, actually. It just went up into my nasal cavity when it first came in, so I had to let it settle. But it tastes very good. This is really good, actually.
Isn't it funny how burns can go different ways? Like if you
up or down.
Wasabi, it goes
up,
where like a jalapeno is going to go down.
Yeah.
Like, so it just depends on what you're doing.
Yeah. Those rooted kind of spices like wasabi or horseradish, they tend to get up in the nasal.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yes, sir.
This one's a good one.
It's very good. Mm-hmm. It's very good, and that bottle's full, so let's try to make sure that it's at least halfway full by the time we're done.
I don't know about that. I'll be stumbling. Let's see if I can go through these lists what we're going to be talking about today.
No, we're not going to drink that much.
No.
But
all right, well, let's kick this bad boy off.
Let's do it.
What's up?
What's up?
What's
everybody?
up, Mr. Danimal?
Hey, how you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
Any new things going on in your worlds?
New things. I picked up a couple Pantera vinyl.
The old ones, I think you said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Albums 3 and 4 before Cowboys from Hell, my Pantera, we'll just call it.
Yeah. That's fair.
I Am the Night. Love that record. It was the follow-up to the best Pantera record, Projects in the Jungle. But yes, I know I'm kind of on an island a little bit with that
not
stuff.
necessarily. I mean, it's opened my eyes quite a bit. And when I listen to him as a different band.
Yeah, you got to.
But listening to him as a different band, it is some really cool music.
Oh yeah.
And I've told some old friends, like, dude, check this out. This is really cool. Don't listen to it like you're about to go listen to the Pantera,
Right.
Listen to it like you're going to go listen to a really good metal band from the 80s.
And that's a good way to approach it. For me, at the time, it was vice versa. When the Cowboys from Hell Pantera came out, I was more snobbish towards that. I was like, this isn't Pantera.
Mm-hmm.
But that became the Pantera. So much that Pantera divorced themselves for a long period of time from those early records. To me, the early records are great. But I like the other records too. I just was way more connected in those 80 records.
That's cool. I got to get down to that one. I haven't been to that particular
One
location.
of these days, I'm going to open up a record store that has the space of an old Tower Records.
Call it High Infidelity.
Never.
Never.
I don't mind that. I mean, it would be associated with the movie.
You
Is
should
that
call
what
it
you're
the
saying?
record store Projects in the Jungle.
Yeah, there you
Albums
go.
in the Jungle.
Yeah, or Albums in the Jungle. Yeah.
Or this new name I just came up with called, I was thinking Licorice Pizza. That sounds like a cool name.
Oh, I think
Believe in us. We're Music Plus.
I always thought that was a cool name. I mean, that's cool.
that is
Licorice
cool.
Pizza.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Rusty?
So I picked up a same place, different day though. We didn't cross paths there, but I picked up a old Triumph album, Just a Game. Some of the bigger ones on there. Lay It on the Line, Hold On, jamming on right now.
That's a very good record. Awesome.
Upcoming shows, AC/DC.
You know it.
Rusty has tickets.
Pretty Reckless.
Opening, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then one of my bands from back in the day, I don't really get much playtime these days, but a band called Emperor from Norway. It's called In the Night Side Eclipse Tour. I have a feeling they're going to play, I think it's In the Night Side Eclipse is the name of the album. That wasn't one of my favorites at the time. It's a great album. It's one of the earlier ones, but it sounds like they're going to play a lot off of that album. And then 9 Inch Nails Peel It Back Tour.
When does that start?
I think it's summertime.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they're going to put out a new album because the last full length they did was 2013 or 14 with Hesitation Marks, which is an awesome album. And I saw them for that tour at Staples at the time. So
You know what a hesitation mark is?
I don't.
That's when somebody has murdered somebody, but they were not confident. So kind of the marks before the kill shot.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
That gives new context to the album for me.
I mean, there might be other definitions of it, but that's what I know from my occasional true crime
interesting
viewing, which is I don't do a lot of because I'm not into
I'm not either
true crime.
Yeah.
But
I like mystery, but I'm not like really into the crime stuff. I like more like missing persons or something like that. Like this person went missing and there's no trace of
I
them.
like more of the crime dramas that are maybe based on true stories, but not true crime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it just makes you feel, it gives you that whole,
it makes
it's
the world
the worst part of mankind.
right. It makes the world feel like that
Yeah.
in that moment. And you're just like, I
That's
don't
why
want
wouldn't you hate to have that job where you're dealing with
oh
that
my
every
gosh.
day?
It takes a certain kind of person for sure.
For sure.
Do you guys have any upcoming events that you know about that you are wanting to go to? I think there was one that you sent me, Rusty, Sugar Fix in March, I think 15th.
Yeah, they're coming to town. We're
yeah.
going to check them out. I got the Scorpion tickets. They're coming in August.
Sweet.
They're on tour. Right now they're not.
But you're
Taking a
still
little break.
unsure of whether Buck Cherry's still going to be
I'm not
on
sure
there.
if Buck Cherry's there. They were for the original date, but
I saw they were playing with somebody else in a smaller tour in the meantime. But I can't remember who they were playing with.
Well, album review time. And we've got Rusty going to review a Dram Theater album.
Is that going to be a Midwinter night Dram Theater?
Yes, it is.
So, all right, guys, we're going to be talking about the new release, Parasomnia, on February 7th, 2025. So this is a brand new release
Fresh.
this year, anyway. So
Fresh Dream Theater.
So
in many ways.
A lot of people looking forward to this one, and I'll get into the reasons why, outside of just getting new material from them. But you guys seen the artwork? Like, have you seen the album cover?
Yes.
I mean, it's
cool.
Pretty awesome. Like,
It's awesome.
back in the day when we would go to record stores, we talked about it before, you didn't have the internet and all that stuff, so you'd pick out the album like, hey, that cover looks cool. Iron Maiden, what the heck is that? Is that some female band that pumps iron? Who knows? But then you look at the covers, they look cool, so you'd pick it up. This is almost every album they have that was a cool looking artwork.
Oh yeah, they're very focused on it. They don't phone it in. They take it serious.
Same guy that designed this has designed many of the Dream Theater albums, and it's a great one. Anyway, Parasomnia is about sleep disorders, like the second song on the album, Night Terror. This is my favorite track on there, the opening track, In the Arms of Morphus, in the classic Dream Theater instrumental. It's a nice, 5-6 minute song to begin the album.
A short Dream Theater song to begin the album.
Just an instrumental. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah. A Broken Man is a dark, heavy song that shows off the band's versatile playing skills. As you all know, I mean, these guys are amazing musicians. You're a musician if you're really into this band. You might like it for listening pleasure, but you aspire to play this good if you could play.
Yeah, you can do all the aspiring you want.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a level that very few reach. Yes,
for sure. Midnight Messiah starts off, a little bit slow and then kicks in. John Petrucci guitar solo it's captivating, really. You have the ballad on there, Bend the Clock. Are We Dreaming is the shortest song. It's got an organ in it. It sounds like an organ inside of a haunted house. You can't get to sleep because the voice is in there, like when they're talking through it. It's a cool little song, but it's really short for a Dream Theater song. I mean, what is it, like 2 minutes or something like that, which is not like them.
No.
And of course, they've got the epic last song, the 20-minute Shadow Man incident. So what were we waiting for on this album? Mike Portnoy is back. He is a writer in the band and everything else, and he was gone.
Major writer.
Yeah, and he was gone for 13 years. I was really excited to have Mike Portnoy back in the band. Nothing against Mike Mangini. That guy is a phenomenal drummer, and he's a gentleman. It was, Mike's back, okay. He's took it very well.
He gets it. I'm sure he would have preferred to stay doing that gig for the rest of his career, but he gets, Mike Portnoy is a creator of the band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's 8 songs on the album, and it takes you for an hour and 11 minutes ride. It's a concept album that tells a great story about different sleep-related issues. Sleepwalking, sleep paralysis, night terrors. Anyway, the chemistry works between the band. Parasomnia has references.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, totally. Parasomnia has references in its lyrics similar to Metropolis Part 2. There's some references in there, so it's kind of cool tying it back to that album. This album flows very nice. And you guys ready for this one? I don't think I've ever done this on this show since we've been doing this. 5 shackles I'm giving this one.
Nice.
So that's awesome. I think it's a great album, and you should check this bad boy out. You guys heard it? Listening to it?
I've heard it multiple times. I think it's excellent. It's a mind blower. It's a jaw dropper.
Well, I think coming from you, 5 shackles, that's pretty impressive too, because
Because you
what are you trying to say?
He's trying to tell you because you don't know what you're listening to.
Well, I think that's probably in 2025. That's Opeth got 5.
Or 2024, you mean?
Yeah, these
2025.
These progressive
the ones that
bands.
we've been talking about for this year. You might have did an older
review.
I got
you. Yeah, that was a 2024 album. What we
came out
2025.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, 5. Yeah, Opeth, and then what else did we have? We given 5.
Anyway, this is a great album. I mean, check it out. You guys, you got anything to say about it?
I mean, some of the songs like that I stand out to me: Midnight Messiah, Night Terror, Broken Man, Bend the Clock. Like, there's some sweet.
Night Terror has just some amazing, captivating playing.
Mm-hmm.
The drum fill that Portnoy does that kicks in like the song. It kicks in a few different ways before that.
Mm-hmm.
it's just crazy. It just makes you go, what? How can someone even get to that? It's just sick. My favorite song on the album has been The Clock, though. It's the more mellower song, but it's my favorite so far.
Cool.
But it's all just great. When you listen to a Dream Theater album, it's not like listening to a pop record.
No.
It's not like...
It's active listening.
Yeah, it's a very good way to put it.
Yeah.
It's like listening to, an orchestra. There's several different parts. There's a lot of technicality to it. Complicated playing. It's very interesting. And on top of all that virtuosic musicianship, they also have themes in the lyrics throughout. Many of their records are thematic all the way through.
And visuals to support it.
Yeah, the visuals are great. Matter of fact, Parasomnia, they made 3,500 numbered box sets where that box set comes with a 35-page booklet of that artwork. And I've seen parts of it. It's pretty awesome, especially if you're into graphic art at all.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a cool
And to be a
value.
16th album and still putting out great material.
Oh, yeah.
And then their fan base looks forward to it, to hear the new stuff at the concerts, not just, you go to, the Rolling Stones, for instance, great band. I want to hear the old ones, the Eagles. I want to hear the old song. Like if they came out with a new album, it's not going to be as well received as what the people want to hear the old ones. This band keeps putting out new material, even like an Iron Maiden that want to hear, plays the new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's
more interesting.
It's pretty cool that they can keep putting out such great content and the fans embrace it and love it.
As a big Dream Theater fan, I certainly support the 5 shackling of the Parasomnia record. However, we are going to get to our top 10 Dream Theater albums in the featured subject. And if you don't have Parasomnia number 1, then you have a bunch of Dream Theater albums that are 5 shackles. So we'll see how this rolls.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
4x4. 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 4x4.
All right. Our 4x4 in true fashion. We're staying in the dream. It's Dream Theater songs, top 4. Now, there's so many epic songs. You could interchange this list. You get into these songs. So if you're into them at that moment, that's the song. Mm-hmm. I was able to narrow it down to remembering those moments and still being able to experience those moments on these songs. They've become some of my favorites that have risen to the top. How did you come up with your list there, Mr. Rusty Bones?
Oh, boy. It's a tough one because they do have so many great epic songs throughout their catalog, and it's impossible. You just got to pick. So what I did really, I really studied the albums, and I cut out all the names of the songs and I put them on a wall and I blindfolded myself and I just put my finger on it, and that's the one I chose.
I see. So since Rusty stole your method, Danimal, how did you pick your songs?
Well, I put all mine on a wall and I shot at the wall. It was kind of more of a nostalgia thing for me. Going back to more of the back catalog, I think that stuff that I'm a little bit more familiar with on these ones.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 4. Rusty Bones.
1995, A Change of Seasons title track.
Which is not one of the official studio records,
It's an EP, yeah.
It's an EP because that's the only song that's on there that's original.
Right. Mm.
The rest of it is awesome covers.
Mm.
I mean, some awesome covers that they're doing of
Still
Elton John and Kansas and Genesis.
Yeah. Still qualifies because it's a song.
Oh, yeah. It's an original song. It definitely qualifies for a song, for sure. It's just not one of the albums that is one of the studio releases. But yeah, Change of Seasons is great. I'm surprised you have that, actually.
I mean, we're talking a 23-minute song there. The breaks and the changes and everything that they have in most of their music. I mean, you mentioned it earlier, it's crazy. But
yeah, I mean, if you're writing a 24-minute epic song, you're not just doing the same verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse. Phenomenal song.
Yeah. So number 4.
You might see that song appear on another list.
You might see it on another list.
Then again, you might not.
What do you got there, Danimal?
Number 4, I got Octavarium.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's from obviously the album of the same title.
2005, 24 minutes. Kind of a Pink Floyd, Rush influences in there. Yeah, cool track.
Yep. All right. My number 4 is off of Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory, that came out in 1999. Strange Deja Vu.
Subconscious strange sensation.
The intro of that song is it captures you right away. It's another epic Dream Theater song that takes you on a journey, and this just happens to be one of the better journeys. It's really good. So if you're not familiar with Strange Deja Vu, which you should be because it's on Metropolis Part 2, it's good stuff. Go check it out if you haven't heard it before.
Wait, I feel like I've been here before.
All right, Mr. Rusty, what do
Kenny
you got
Wayne
for number
Shepherd, Deja
3?
Vu.
There you go.
All right, number 3. It's off the new album, Parasomnia, and it's called Night Terror.
Oh, wow.
So we mentioned that on the...
Good. Putting your money where your mouth is.
I know it's
Stay
early.
consistent.
It's very early for a song to come off of a brand new album and make the top 4 with all those amazing singles they've had throughout 16 studio albums. But there you have it.
Yeah.
Night Terror.
Yeah. I mean, you always chalk up a little bit to recency bias.
Mm-hmm. I got Night Terror for number 3 too.
See, look at you guys. Great song. I do not disagree. Number 3, I have from Distance Over Time from 2019, At Wit's End. Another great arrangement. Intro catches you immediately on this song. Mangini plays drums on this song on that album. It's really impressive work by him. Check it out, At Wit's End. You can see some live clips of it too, which I would recommend. Check out the live clips because when you watch these guys play this song, it's just mind-blowing, especially if you're a musician. But if you're into music to that degree, you have to check it out.
Full show.
Number 2, Rusty. What do you got for number 2?
So this is the beginning of these, I don't know if I want to say that, but it's Metropolis Part 1, The Miracle and the Sleeper, coming off the Images and Words.
Yeah.
I mean, this song is a fine piece of art that is setting up the album's Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory, which came out in 1999. But heavy riffs, but yet it's melodic at the same time. But it was like this started kind of going to that albums as they kept going. You know,
for sure.
With that. So,
Well, they're virtuosic right out of the gate. Their skills continue to progress as you would when you're that dedicated to your instrument. I mean, these guys now, compared to what they were in 92 when Images and Words came out, and they were already freaking knockout phenomenal.
Yep.
I mean, imagine.
Yeah.
Don't have to buy the records and you can check it out. What's your number 2, Danimal?
I got Change of Seasons.
Wow.
Number 2.
I'm proud of you guys.
look at that. It made it.
At number 2 for me, I have the epic from Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory, The Dance of Eternity. It's a song that can't be denied. Most casual, and when I say casual listeners of Dream Theater, which means they're deep into it, but not quite as crazy as some of the Dream Theater fans that are into it. Virtuosity at its peak. There's this interlude where Petrucci and Mayung just play in unison, and Jordan. They're all playing this arpeggiated piece, and it's insane. And there's lots of video where you can see them playing that live. And matter of fact, there is a solo cam for Portnoy alone watching him play Dance of Eternity. And I found on YouTube Portnoy in the studio just listening to Dance of Eternity and giving you all the time changes, like counting them out for you.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty crazy. I can't imagine the amount of time that they spent getting to where they are in their craft. Just to play a minute of a Dream Theater song, depending on the song, I would have to spend some time.
For sure.
I'd play guitar and it'd be a song where Petrucci is like out for 3 minutes. Anyways,
That was a big build up for number one.
number one. What do you got for number one?
Pull Me Under. Reason
The most
why
popular song
I'm
of
going
all
to
time of
nostalgic
theirs.
reasons because this is the first time that I've ever heard them. So 1992, when I heard it, I had to go out and buy the album, Images and Words. Do they have other masterpieces? For sure. This was that song that was more radio friendly type
But
of
it's still
song.
virtuosic. It's not like it's some pop song.
Right.
The music's genre or style, whatever you want to call it, was changing at this
Right.
point in 1992.
Great guitar tone in the beginning of that song.
They're coming out with this, and it was played on the radio. It was played on MTV's Headbangers Ball. You know, even the follow-up song right behind it, meaning the next song, Another Day. I think it's a great slow song. I mean, it's amazing. But anyway, Pull Me Under, just because it was the first song that drew me into that band. So
And pretty much drew everybody to that band for everybody to at least make a decision on whether they were going to like this or not.
So what do you think that
was on MTV? That was the first song of Dream Theater, and really the only Dream Theater song that got
Probably,
that kind of
More-
attention.
that
with
bit mainstream.
with the rest of the metal guys.
I mean, I get these amazing virtuosos, the whole band is, right? You know, this is their second album, different singer. You're getting traction because you're excited for one to get signed is a great, awesome, and now you're signed, and now your second album comes out, you're getting traction. People are listening, requesting. Like they didn't really stick with that.
They were being true to themselves. That's how I look at it. Like
For sure.
Yeah, they
they're-
weren't playing it
right.
for. They
They're
want to
playing-
be on the radio.
Right, they were playing it for the sake of
I'd
the
be a
music.
sellout. I'd be like, oh.
Well, I mean,
lot of people would.
obviously, every band wants for their music to be understood and connected to and liked by as many people as possible. There's a difference, though, between changing who you are in order to achieve that, and the authentic bands don't. They do what they do, and who comes along comes along.
That's
And
why
sometimes you get deeper fans that way. You might not have, the fans that Guns N' Roses has, but you have fans that are
Like more loyal
deep
fans.
into what you're doing. And that makes you as a writer push it a little bit more because the people that are going to listen to this are really going to dive into it. They're not just going to be hearing it on the radio and not even know what the lyrics are about.
Right.
This is not that band.
it's definitely going to satisfy you more
Yeah.
doing this.
I would say so.
Doing something you want to do and is your passion is definitely going to be satisfying.
Yeah.
If you can do it.
As you said, true to yourself. To say like, nope, we're going to do these concept albums. We're going to make them
Well, just like Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
They
say
were getting all that pressure. They were about to drop them after Farewell to Kings and not Farewell to Kings, Crest of Steel. And they put out 2112, which is by no means a pop record, but everybody got it. And Rush became Rush.
It's a good
So-
thing they did.
Yes, it is. Lots of joy from Rush over the years for this guy. Anyways,
That's
we're
my
still
number one.
we're still on number one.
which is easy because I had Pull Me Under as well.
Okay.
That was the first song I heard. That's to me, like,
You just copied me. No, I'm kidding.
That's definitely the first song I heard. It's probably the first song most people heard. Ironically, I was not a huge fan right out of the gate of Dream Theater because it was very different to the metal that I was ingesting at that time. And it's not that I didn't like it, but it wasn't my favorite. And I didn't become a Dream Theater fan at that time. I became a Dream Theater fan much later.
I think it was another guitar player that just said, "You got to hear this band called Dream Theater," and I was like, still kind of learning guitar, and
And he told you to listen to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'm
He
just going to
wanted
hang
you
my
to
guitar
quit,
up.
or-
I'm done. I quit.
I was like, what? And then I got a John Petrucci VHS tape. There's a famous
Instructional tape,
instructional one where he's going through all these chromatic scales. So that there was a lot of practicing I did using some of his stuff based off of that recommendation. And so
Yeah. Well, my number one has already been mentioned by you and by you. And I'm very happy that you guys recognize this song. My number one song is A Change of Seasons.
Sweet.
I love the movements in this song. It's got all kinds of great movements in it, but my favorite part of this song is right around minute 17 when Petrucci does his guitar solo. there's all these changes behind his guitar solo, which changes the feel, and he changes the feel, and it goes back and forth into almost like a minor soloing into major soloing. It's really
That's
awesome.
always really cool when you hear those dynamics. So you can just literally change the backing of what the solo is over, and it makes it mean a whole new
And it
thing.
also shows his feel. He's not always just shredding.
Right.
When he really just wants to bend notes
like
and let
milk
the
it
song
down.
scream, he can do it with the best of them. He's got feel even as a virtuoso. Right on. That's our top 4 Dream Theater songs. Let's move it on.
Why weren't they bigger?
All right, we're gonna do a why weren't they bigger segment, and the why we're picking the Winery Dogs is Mr. Mike Portnoy is on the drums here, so we're sticking with this band and
Newer band than some of those bands that we usually talk about when we're doing an artist spotlight on Why Weren't They Bigger.
still falls into the same vein of that style of music, if you will, but it is definitely a newer
Style
band.
Dream Theater?
No, like the hard rock.
Oh, yeah.
Of the. I wouldn't say
It's
necessarily.
virtuosic playing. I mean, you have who do you got in the band?
I'll tell you.
Exactly.
Let me tell you about this band called Winery
Tell
Dogs.
the people about the players in this band.
The Winery Dogs are 3 virtuosos in this band on their respective instruments. Formed in 2012, as you were saying, fairly newer band, but it's an all-star supergroup. The band consists of Richie Kotzen on guitar and vocals, Billy Sheehan on bass, and Mike Portnoy on drums. This is a power trio. Where did these musicians come from? Kotzen has 20 solo albums to his credit. He also played with Poison when C.C. DeVille was let go. He played guitar on the Native Tongue album in 1983. That album from Poison was more of a bluesy hard rock album that was 180 degrees different direction than any other Poison album. Backup vocals on there really stand out. They remind me of John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora in Dead or Alive. Kotzen also played guitar in Mr. Big from 1997 to 2002 with Billy Sheehan.
Yeah, and who did he take over for?
Paul Gilbert.
Yeah, so that shows what level Richie Kotzen's at.
Yeah. Oh, he's a shredder.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, there's a huge difference between taking over for Paul Gilbert and taking over for
CC DeVille.
C.C. DeVille.
Oh, big time. CC's the man.
as far as technicality.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Billy Sheehan was in a band called Talus. Didn't get much airplay, more local levels where he got that, but he did get noticed by the David Lee Roth camp and was hired on for his full-length album debut and played on 2 or 3 of those with David Lee Roth band, DLR.
He was on the first 2 records, and then Bissonette came in.
Also was in the Sons of Apollo. Mike Portnoy is original and current drummer back in Dream Theater. Portnoy also played in Adrenaline Mob, Transatlantic, Neil Morse Band, and played on the Avenged Sevenfold album Nightmare after the original drummer Jimmy the Rev Sullivan passed away. The Winery Dogs have 3 studio albums, 1 EP, and 2 live albums to their credit. The first self-titled album was released in 2013. The album did see success, coming in at number 27 on the Billboard Hot 200 charts. The songs Elevate and Desire led the way on this 13-track release. With the success of the first album and touring, they went back into the studio to record their second album, Hot Streak, that was released in 2015. Hot Streak hit the Billboard Hot 200 charts at number 30. This also has 13 songs on it, leading off with Oblivion and the album track Hot Streak. War Machine's another good one on there.
Captain Love is on that album. That's
Captain
a cool
Love,
song.
Yep. And then in 2017, Kotzen said the band is taking a break, but in 2019 they came back to play a 1-month-long tour. After 8 long years, the Winery Dogs came out with their 3rd album release. Dan, this is for you. It's called 3, but there'd be like 3 Roman numerals. So I'm not sure what you call that. 3 L's.
3 columns.
But
I think before you get to 4, you're safe.
yeah. Yeah, really. Ivy.
I just go like this.
Like a horse.
So this third album didn't hit the charts. There are 10 songs on this album. Xanadu kicking it off.
Which is freaking great song.
It is. And they embark on a world tour covering the U.S., Latin America, Europe, and the United Kingdom. So these guys have so many projects and different bands that they've played in through the years and even currently. But very busy musicians. Billy Sheehan announced in February that this will be the end of Mr. Big for touring. Portnoy goes back to Dream Theater. Kotzen's doing a solo tour for his 2024 album release of Nomad. Busy guys, super busy guys. Why aren't the Winery Dogs bigger than what they are?
I think because of that right there. They have
Which is what? Go ahead and reiterate
super
for us.
busy guys. Like they have like more foundational bands that they're part of. This almost feels like the Winery Dogs even name sounds like they were at a winery and they're getting a little bit of a buzz and they're like, you know what, let's start we need to start a project. What should we call it? Well, we're at a winery. Like, come on, so it seems like one of those things where it's just an in the moment creation. And the one thing cool about this, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of their songs or riffs at least were created just from improvisation, like getting in a room together and hitting record and just freaking going off for 3 hours and then picking out little riffs from
a
that.
lot of the arrangement, I'm sure that's from that. And especially when Dream Theater writes, that's part of the process.
Mm-hmm.
The Winery Dogs songs definitely have more of a pop sensibility to them.
Radio appeal.
Element, yeah.
So to me, they almost feel like Richie Kotzen's coming in with a song that he wrote, and then
possible.
They're all hitting it as players to arranging.
Mm-hmm.
These albums are great. It's basically the virtuosity that you want to hear when you listen to Dream Theater, but more attainable songs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, to me, why it's great. And why weren't they bigger? Well, I mean, they're a newer band and maybe the story's not over, but it could be over because Mike returned to Dream Theater and they're pretty busy over there. So, And I only imagine they're going to get busier because I think this new record it's taking them to another level as far as people knowing who they are.
Yeah, I agree.
Great band. Good points there. And check them out. Still a great band. And,
For sure. I think they were my number one when we did our favorite bands of the 21st century. Listen to that episode.
Listen to that episode. There's a shameless plug.
Anyway, it's not shameless because if they heard that plug, they're already listening to an episode.
There you go. So the Winery Dogs, check them out.
Yes, check them out.
This is the featured subject.
We are back with the featured subject, and we are sticking with the virtuoso band that is the kings of the genre. We're talking Dream Theater, and we are going to do our top 10 Dream Theater studio album releases. How many total album releases do they have there, Rusty?
They have 16 total.
So with 16 records out there, do you think our top 10s, our 3 top 10s are going to cover all of that stuff? Or do you think there's going to be albums that don't make any of our lists?
I don't know.
I think there's a good chance that every album will make this list.
I think so too.
There is, just right, because it
Top
all
10.
kind of depends on what you connect to.
I think I could change my list depending on the mood too.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if I didn't see this list and just it disappeared and I had to redo this list a month from now or 6 months from now, whatever it is, the list would be different because I'm listening to that particular album and like, oh yeah, I missed that one. So
these are those kind of albums, when you're listening to it, you're listening to it. You're not just,
you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Hard to believe it's been 36 years, something like that.
89 was the first album.
That's 36. Yeah, 36 years. That's some pretty darn good math right there.
It's actually basic math, but you did it good.
Easy.
that maths.
Dano,
similar to the top tracks, a little bit of nostalgia there, but definitely a crash course in reviewing all of their catalog. It's very vast.
It's an understatement. Every album is vast in its own, let alone the whole discography.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, it's almost like reviewing a track. Like if you were to take one album and rate the tracks from least to best, would be the same as like rating another band's whole
That's a good
catalog.
point. Want to go for it?
Sure, let's start it up.
All right, Rusty, what's your number 10 Dream Theater studio album of all time?
Well, let me put a little asterisk in here when we're talking about
Oh, we got asterisks already.
where this band. Well, I'm not going to count on this. Has
and
nothing
Steve's
to do.
not even here.
This has nothing to do with the list. I'm just going off on something, not a tangent. I'm just going off on a change of seasons. You know, it's got the medleys on there. We're not counting that album.
It's not listed as one of their studio
so
releases.
I'm not counting it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I would have Change of Seasons as number 2 if we were counting it.
right. So I'm saying like that's a great
Personally.
album. So I'm just putting it out there right now up front to say I love those songs when they put the different medleys in there and they just break off from what was it? Pink Floyd, Kansas, Queen, Journey,
and John's Love
Dixie
Lies
Dregs,
Bleeding. I mean, it was
Genesis all in the same song.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah.
Like it just
Turn it on
flows.
again.
Zeppelin. I mean, like it's
It's
amazing. So
not
well,
easy
they
to
just
do.
pop into those iconic riffs. It's a true medley
yeah.
with these guys playing it.
Yeah.
So the big medley, I love that tune on there. So I was just throwing that in there from an album we're
I'm
not
with
counting.
you, man. I'm with
So-
you. If that counted, it would be
I would put it.
number 2.
I would put it at number 2 as well. For me,
But it's not counting.
it's
So what do
not
you got for
counting.
number 10?
So we're gonna go to number 10, 2011, A Dramatic Turn of Events.
Okay. First record with Mangini.
Yep, first album with
So
him.
aptly titled.
All right, number 10, I got Dream Theater, self-titled, 2013.
Also Mangini. All right. My number 10 was probably unpopular choice. Debut album When Dream and Day Unite, 1989. Chops are already there, but you can tell that it's just kicking out. I mean, what's about to come over the next couple decades. The voice is very different though. You know, every time I'm like might be driving and I choose to shuffle songs and a song from that comes on,
Like,
I'm always pleasantly surprised at how much I like the vocal.
Yeah.
A lot of Dream Theater fans, and I get it, have When Dream and Day Unite as dead last out of all the albums. I like the record. Charlie Dominici on vocals. I'm putting it at number 10.
Number 10.
Number 9.
Number 9, 2021. So more of a recent album. A View from Top of the World. Love the tempo changes on the title track.
Another 20-minute epic.
Yep. Awaken the Master. Great album.
Well, and the Aliens on that record.
The
So, and they
Aliens
won a
too, yep.
Grammy for Best Metal Performance on that song. So that's a Grammy-winning award record you got there at number 9.
There you go. Maybe I should have had a higher.
Like the people who made the good list do. Just
Okay,
playing.
Dan, what do you got?
What you
All
got?
right, number 9, I got Systematic Chaos, 2007.
Okay.
Presence of Enemies, Dark Eternal Night.
Indeed. Number 9, I have Parasomnia. Obviously, it just came out here, 2025. You can definitely hear the inspiration. It almost feels like a new, fresh fire. I think this album, for me, would definitely rank higher over some time. I mean, it literally just came out.
Right.
Bend the Clock, Night Terror are standouts for me, but I have it at this time and place. Parasomnia is number 9 on my list.
Number 8, I've got the last album with Mike Portnoy, Up Until Now. So
Up until now.
Black Clouds and Silver Linings, Best of Times, The Shattered Fortress.
Okay.
Number 8.
I've got Octavarium, Panic Attack, Root of All Evil, 24-minute title track. Good stuff.
Yes. All right. For my number 8, this is the first of 3 Dream Theater records featuring Mike Mangini on drums. Actually, when I became a Dream Theater fan, it was right as Portnoy was leaving. And that drew a lot of attention both ways, kind of to Mike and to Dream Theater. And so those first records that they came out with Mangini, those were kind of the first records that I lived with at their releasing. Whereas most all the others I had to go back to, except for the early ones. And like I already said, it didn't captivate me immediately. Now I'm captivated. My number 8, is the 2016 The Astonishing. This is perhaps their 2112. There's 2 discs in The Astonishing. There's 34 tracks on this record. So there's not a ton of long epic tracks, but there's a whole bunch of songs that are, anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes. It was so fresh sounding when it came out. So, and again, this was, it's definitely when I started really
paying attention and
getting it. Yeah.
Okay.
So number 8, The Astonishing from 2016. Number 7.
Number 7, 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence.
Great album.
2 discs as well, as you just mentioned.
Yep.
Different album, but favorite track 1, The Glass Prison, written by Mark Portnoy about his battle with alcohol.
Yep.
You got the 42-minute. That's just insane. Can you imagine like the parts and playing that and remembering all that stuff?
I do imagine it often, actually, and it blows my mind.
Yep. How do you remember that? Like,
Right.
really? Like, how?
It's not like you're looking
One
at
song.
written
One
music.
song.
Right.
You watch them do a 2.5-hour concert, and it almost doesn't make sense that it can be done.
Right.
And it's done well.
Number 7, I've got Black Clouds and Silver Linings.
Okay. My number 7 is 2021, also Mangini on drums, A View from the Top of the World. Like you already said, It's got the alien. It's got, of course, the 20-minute title
The
track.
Grammy Award-winning Alien.
That's right. So that's my number 7.
All right, number 6. We mentioned this on the album review, Parasomnia. I got it all the way up there at 6. Again, could be because it's new and it's fresh and I'm digging it. Again, we've talked about Night Terror. I think that's just a great song. A Broken Man, Bend the Clock, the ballad. Great album. Check that one out.
Definitely.
Well, I'm going to copy Rusty again.
All right, you guys both got it at
Parasomnia.
6.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah.
Fresh music.
Yeah.
My number 6 is my last Mangini on drums album that I have on my top 10 list. It's my favorite of the albums that he's on, with songs like Paralyzed and At Wit's End. The album, 2019's Distance Over Time. That's my number 6.
Cool.
Top 5. We made it this far,
We're in the
guys.
top 5.
We are
and
halfway home.
Still alive.
I'm alive. I'm awake. And I feel great. Number 5, Awake. So it's the last album with Kevin Moore.
6 o'clock on a Christmas morning.
6 o'clock on a Christmas morning.
This album features a mix of both metal and progressive rock.
I think they all do that.
Well, this was a little, yes.
That is a signature of Dream Theater for sure.
I know all about this.
All right, your number 5, Dan.
Number 5, I got 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence.
And as do I. And
Yeah, oh, cool.
Rusty already pontificated on 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. So let's move to number 4.
The final 4.
Getting into the meat of it.
All right, so I thought this would be the controversial pick, putting it up this high, but Chad, you mentioned it too. I got The Astonishing. It's
Right.
a 13th studio album. It's a double album with 2 hours of music.
That's definitely a deep dive. It's
a lot different than the other
albums.
albums.
It is different. They're all their own journey. So this is like a video game of 16 different journeys that you can go
For
on
sure, levels.
that have 500 different levels you got to discover. I mean, number 4.
Number 4 is a Train of Thought, 2003.
Oh, wow. You got that high. I don't even have that on my list.
I don't either. And I mean, not to ruin the rest of the list, but I was like, that's a great album. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Well, they're all their own journey.
like I said, this list could flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask me a month from
It's a musical journey.
Number 4, I have Systematic Chaos from 2007. I connected with this album mostly because right around 2015 or so, I was going back into the catalog and starting to discover all this amazing stuff. And there was actually a documentary of the making of Systematic Chaos on YouTube, and watched that. And then there was another documentary of being on tour for Systematic Chaos. There was a lot of really kind of getting to know Dream Theater. That's where I really kind of connected to the band. So Systematic Chaos, my number 4.
Then there was 3.
And there was 3. Now
So-
we're just getting into stupid.
Dan mentioned it. I don't know if you did. Octavarium.
Nope.
So
I do not have Octavarium on my list.
number 3 for that one. Root of Evil, title track. I mean, it's a great album, and it's listed high, and
Yeah, you got it at number 3.
could be a fan favorite album too.
The number 3, I've got Awake, 94.
And so do I.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, just
Erotomania,
Space Divest.
Awake 1994, 6 o'clock. Still early. That's like their 3rd record.
Mhm.
So
Follow up to
there's
Images and
still
Words.
different kind of fire at that time. Number 2.
1999 Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from the Memory. From my memory.
I thought you might go there.
I did kind of led into my top 4 songs too. This was part 2 of that.
Yeah, well, that's what I got too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it looks, I'm going to guess right now, I'm going to predict right now that the 3 of us are just flipped on 1 and 2. So my number 2 is Images and Words.
Okay.
The 1992 with Pull Me Under, Another Day, Metropolis Part 1. My number 1 is your guys' number 2, and I'm assuming your guys' number 1 is my number 2.
Yes.
Number 1, Images and Words.
I put Change of Seasons. No, I'm kidding. I would. It would be up there for sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
But yes,
and
Images and Words.
Yeah.
Number 1.
So we all got 1 and 2, the same 2 records. They're the kings of progressive metal. I don't care what you say.
I mean, they got better too, you know. So even if this album's my number 1, I'm saying like the album's got to be even better, and they're still putting out great content.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That new
Crazy
album.
stuff. Even on Parasomnia, you're hearing things that you haven't necessarily heard.
Right.
So, how do we do on the 16 albums? Did we cover them all?
I don't think we did.
I don't think
Did
so
we?
either.
Did anyone mention Falling Into Infinity?
I don't think so.
I think we only missed 1.
It's kind of cool.
That's really cool for
Yeah.
a band to have that.
That
and get-
many albums too.
I mean, because it's all subjective of what you like, and so now we can get beat up by the avid listeners that just.
Yeah, they're going to probably cut this up.
Didn't
I
mean,
mean, I don't think you're going to have a lot of detractors from our 1 and 2 albums. We should all remember these are opinions.
opinions.
Music is subjective.
The Dungeon recommends.
All right, guys. Well, that's we're down to the last word, and great show. We did the album review of Parasomnia, top 4 Dream Theater songs. Why weren't they bigger? Segment on the Winery Dogs and the top 10 Dream Theater studio albums. Got any last recommends? What do you recommend?
I do. Anyone hasn't heard of the band Nevermore? They're not actively putting out any new music anymore. The singer passed about five or more years ago.
That'd probably be hard to do.
Yeah. However, they are fantastic. I would say they're probably more on the heavy side. Albums to check out that I really like is Dead Heart in a Dead World. That came out in 2000, and then The Godless Endeavor, 2005, and The Obsidian Conspiracy 2010. If you like heavy progressive-ish metal, Nevermore is really cool.
Good to hear, because I'm definitely going to check it out.
Yeah.
I am going to recommend a band that we have spoken about before. This is a band that I discovered when I was on my Dream Theater original journey, and it led me to this band, and now I love them. You can start with their latest record, Last Will and Testament, Opeth.
Oh yeah.
Aren't you on the cover, Dan?
I am.
Yes, he is.
He is.
Yeah.
He really is.
And I'm
He
on
really
one,
is on the cover, yeah.
and on the single for I think it's one of the tracks, the first track, but like it's a picture of a tombstone, and my face is on the tombstone.
Nice.
What do you want on your
What's
tombstone?
what does it
Face.
say?
My own face.
Does it say anything on
No,
the
it just has
tombstone?
the weird, because they have those weird track names. You know, it's like symbols or
Well,
something.
they're symbols that you would see in a last will and testament, like the formal legal document.
Right.
That's what those symbols are. Yeah.
And they said you had a face for radio, and here you are on what, 2 covers?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, and remember to listen to our bonus series of greatest albums of the 1980s.
Yes.
Now being released.
These are just short little takes. What are they, like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that?
Yeah.
10, 15 at the most.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
They're a dram of a.
Ooh,
Good one.
it's really good to listen on a midwinter night drum.
Thank you for listening to the Rock and Roll Dungeon.
Until next time.
See you guys.
See ya.
Later.
So you waving to?